Why everyone feels lonely today. Hidden psychology. Let me tell you something that nobody talks about. Right now, as you're watching this video, somewhere in the world, someone is sitting in a room full of people and they feel completely, utterly alone. Maybe that someone is you. We live in the most connected era in all of human history. More messages, more friends, more followers, more ways to reach people than ever before. And yet, loneliness has become an epidemic. Doctors are calling it a health crisis. Some studies suggest chronic loneliness can be as harmful as smoking. So why? Why? With all this connection, are people lonelier than ever? And the most surprising part is, the real reason has almost nothing to do with how many people are in your life. The answer is not what you think. And once you understand it, you will never see your relationships the same way again. Part 1. Something is broken. Picture this. You wake up tomorrow morning. Before even getting out of bed, you grab your phone. 47 notifications, texts, reels, stories, comments. You scroll for a few minutes. You see a friend's vacation photos, someone's engagement announcement, a birthday post, a dinner with friends, and somehow, after all of that, you feel worse than when you woke up. More empty, more invisible, more alone. You've talked to dozens of people this week, but when was the last time you felt truly understood by someone? Not just liked, not just seen, understood. That gap between being surrounded by people and feeling genuinely connected, that is the loneliness epidemic hiding in plain sight. Part 2. What loneliness actually is. Here's what most people get wrong. They think loneliness is just about being physically alone. It's not. Loneliness is a biological alarm system. Dr. John T. Cacioppo, one of the world's leading loneliness researchers, spent decades studying this. He found that loneliness works a lot like hunger or pain. When your body needs food, it sends you a signal, hunger. When your body is in danger, it sends a signal, pain. And when your mind needs genuine human connection, it sends a signal too. That signal is loneliness. For most of human history, humans survived in tribes. Being isolated meant danger, so the brain evolved to make isolation feel like a threat. Your nervous system treats loneliness almost like physical danger. This is why loneliness hurts. It's not weakness. It's not being too sensitive. It's your ancient brain doing exactly what it was designed to do. It's screaming at you, find your people. You are not meant to do this alone. Part 3. The world we built. For most of human history, that system worked perfectly. You felt lonely. You went back to your tribe. Problem solved. But the world we built today is very different. We left our villages. We moved into cities full of strangers. We live in apartment buildings where we don't know our neighbors. We work long hours and call it success. And slowly, without noticing, community studying disappearing. Researchers studying social connections found something interesting. Decades ago, most people said they had several people they could talk to about something truly important. Today, many people say they have very few or none. Not fewer friends online, but fewer people who actually know them. Part 4. The social media illusion. Then came social media, the platforms that promised to connect us. But here's the uncomfortable truth. These platforms were not built to make you feel deeply connected. They were built to keep you scrolling. And the easiest way to keep someone scrolling? Show them a world where everyone else looks happier. So you see people's best moments, the vacations, the promotions, the weddings, the perfect photos. No one posts their quiet evenings sitting alone wondering why life feels empty, but that is reality for many people. And your brain, which evolved to compare itself to a small tribe, is now comparing itself to thousands of people's highlight reels. Every day, every scroll. Slowly, you start believing something dangerous. Everyone has some. Why don't I? Part 5. The loneliness trap. And this is the part nobody tells you. Loneliness has a trap built into it. When people feel lonely for a long time, their brain begins to change. It starts seeing social situations as risky. Think about that. The thing you need most starts to feel like the thing that will hurt you most. So you stop reaching out. You stop opening up. You convince yourself you're just busy or that you're fine being alone. But as you pull back, the loneliness grows. And the more it grows, the more you withdraw. That is the loneliness spiral, and millions of people are stuck inside it right now, maybe without even realizing it. Part 6. What we actually need. So what's the solution? Surprisingly, it's not more people. Researchers discovered that what really protects us from loneliness is something called felt understanding. The feeling that someone truly sees you, not your profile, not your achievements, Not your best version, you. The version that struggles, the version that doubts. Studies show that even one relationship built on that kind of honesty, just one, can transform a person's mental and emotional well-being. Not 1,000 followers, just one person who truly knows you and shows up anyway. The close. I want to say something directly to you. If you've been feeling lonely, not just sometimes, but in that deep, persistent way, I need you to hear this. You are not broken. You are not too much. You are a human being with a nervous system that was built for connection. The world we live in has made that harder than it's ever been. But that longing you feel, that is not a flaw. That is proof you're alive. The most radical thing you can do today, in a world full of surface-level connections, is to let someone actually know you. Not your highlight reel, you. If this video reached something in you, share it with someone. Not because it gets me views, but because that person you're thinking about right now, they might need to hear this too. I'll see you in the next one. If human psychology, especially the hidden reasons behind human behavior, fascinates you, then welcome home. This is Mindcore Therapy.
Thank you.